I always said that the Exalted weapons need the arcanes to compete with normal weapons. And for fuck's sake, this is the day, it's finally time. It is finally here. My Umbra can get arcane. Oh, this moment is for the ages. If Umbra could talk, all he would say is, I am complete. But wait, I think I'm forgetting about something. Oh, that's right. That's how it feels like to push further beyond. And to think that it was just the beginning on top of that. And looking at my Panzer pumping those combo points for me for free now. How happy can one man be? And I mean, what else could I ask for? The fact that I have a heavy attack that literally does what it's supposed to be doing so many years, bro. Finally! And Titania's deck speaks, yeah. And to be fair, Ivara as well. And Baruuk. And Khora, oh my god, I won't have that much time to play all of them now. My god, I would even forget Atlas, there's just too many now. Give me more time. Let's start with the companion build, since it's gonna fit for all exalted melee weapons in the game. Dear god, it feels good to be the melee enjoyer. So first of all, there are two pets that I actually consider as two best pets for it. And of course, it's gonna be Panzer Wurpapfeiler. And let's just start with this guy, because the build is gonna be exact same on both pets. So, first of all, the most important one, since now it works for Exalted, Tandem Bond. Just purely beautiful, you get 3 combo points from your pet. Typical Panzer mod, well, you can truly Panzer without this mod. Without this mod, Panzer is not Panzer. Seismic Bond for those that have the channels. You can swap it out for something else if you really want to, if you know you're not gonna play the channeled one. But I just want to keep it so I have one loadout for all of them. It also works for normal melees. Mystic Bond, well, if you shield gate a lot, take that off. And then pretty much standard stuff, Point Pack Leader for survival. When it comes to melees, it's called melee as well. And Resourceful Retriever, of course, that's why we use beasts, we don't even consider the robotic companions. And here we have the loadout for the shooting exalted weapons, which main difference is having our reinforced bond and the shield mod, so the Panzer has 1.2k shields. And everything else is pretty same. Outside of the synth fiber we get this one, but up to you. I have both of them for the armor, but Panzer Devolution is here anyway, so you can take those two out. But the most important, Tenacious Bond, Reinforced Bond. Same in the melee loadout, Tenacious Bond is one of the most important ones. And our second option is of course Pharaoh Predacite with the same exact mods. The close mode loadout doesn't really matter, the most important thing only to have on them is bite, because we need the crit chance checked on 50% plus for the Tenacious Bond to be active. And of course the main differences between those two loadouts gonna be Volatile Parasite and Anabolic Pollination, which are just personal to this race of pet mods, so... But the reason we use it is obviously Anabolic Pollination. And it's pretty simple, because when you pair it with Archon Continuity, you get another free element, because this Toxin does not fuse anymore, so you have Toxin and you have on top of that Corrosive, so not only your Condition Overload type of stuff gets more power, you're also stripping the armor. Before we go into specific loadouts, there is one trick for all the channeled abilities, so you can sustain your energy. That means it's not for Baruuk, it's only for the channels that consume energy. So first of all, we just activate our Exalted Blade, we go to Noctua, we get the efficiency up, our pet still stacks it, okay. Now we deactivate it, all kinds of like Madura if you have it or something, but Naramun is needed for all of them. Now you cast your Exalted Blade. Why? Because now your Exalted Blades consumes only 1.2 energy per second, and it's a huge difference. So as long as you activated it like this, it will snapshot it like this, and it will stay like this. So if you're having energy issues, well, they're gone. Look at my energy now. Pretty nice, nah? But I will deactivate it now. I will wait out at 3% even from the pet, and activate it now. Huge difference. And by looking only on the Exalted Blade, that is more than twice more per second. So, yeah. I really advise you to get advantage of that little thing. And this is my new build for Excalibur. So, Mod Augmenter, Arcane Avenger. Arcane Avenger is still 45 flat crit, since Exalted has quite low base crit, it's very useful. And Mola Augmented, because we anyway gonna get the damage to Exalted Blade, so we don't need the flat, but we gonna get buffed to our crit strike chance, which is flat from our Kullervo's ability. And our Furious Javelin also gonna stack with a little bit of more ability strength. So we're gonna have 48% per target affected, But if you don't like Furious Javelin, well, you can take it out and put Narrow-Minded for the duration. It will help you with sustain, and efficiency stacking with Noctua will just make it very, very, very free. But if you like Furious Javelin, I suggest swapping that 24 AB strength to Stretch for the 45 AB strength, and then our Radial Javelin has a range of 36.25 meters, and well, you can teleport faster to Extract, I guess. Not faster, but further. For the Exalted Blade, and that's gonna be very, very common build for most of stuff. Maybe Berserker Fury will be replaced in some of the weapons, but this is probably gonna be like one set in stone build for most of them. Melee influence, there's just no competition really. Like, let's be real, Blast, Electric, plus if you have Panzer or Nourish, I mean, there's just no competition, let's be real. Melee influence, Condition Overload type of stuff. Blood Rush, we can use it now. We get lots of combo points. We get free combo points, sustain forever. This works with our wave. Affects the wave from heavy. This is just so beautiful for like, I think Exalted Blade is the biggest winner here. Excal finally feels like the poster boy, like the one that they love the most. Remember to use the Archon continuity if you're using the Baruuk Predacite with the Toxin mod. And that's how it looks all put together. We got the Toxin mod already without the stacking the efficiency, 800 buff, and heavy. I just missed it. Oh well, I might have not missed it or just hit one of them, but that was very noob aiming from me there. One more time. Okay, and it's just beautiful. I needed it so much. It was all that was stopping me from playing Excal, just the fact that influence exists, but he cannot use it. But well, let's just heavy that with +2. And if you wonder what I'm spawning, it's Exogok Stat Officer, it's tankier than Heavy Gunner, and first of all, not using any element that he's vulnerable to, which is Impact and Corrosive. I only have Blast and Electricity, since Chromatic Blade swaps all your damage on Exalted Blade to purely Elementals, which is perfect for melee influence, probably making it like one of the best weapons for it. Finally. Next up is Baruuk. There is no change on his build, and I already made video for Baruuk, so you can check it in my videos. But for his Exalted weapon, there was an update, of course. There is melee influence now, there is Blast Electricity, even though we still have like same mods on the Baruuk. The most important thing is Berserker Fury. So listen, if you don't have Violets for your Warframe, for the critical damage, you need Organ Shatter. But if you have the Violets, Berserker Fury will do just as fine, but you can use just even more critical damage. It's up to your personal preference. You want the attack speed or more big bang? Up to you. The most notable change you can do to Baruuk build though is probably just putting Archon continuity if you want Baruuk Predacite, or just put it everywhere if you don't mind Forma more than you need to. Then Baruuk, even when you wanna show him off in Simulacrum, is annoying with this restraint taking off. Oh well, I completely forgot. I can just unpause the AI. Let them shoot at me a couple of times and restraints would go off. Yeah, way better than the other option. And that's how it's done on the Baruuk for the restraint. With Baruuk I snapshot a bit differently. I snapshot it for ability strength, because simply your energy doesn't really matter unless you want to have evade always on. So then you could still use the efficiency quality of life thing. But if you don't mind dodge, dropping it off, well, then you don't need efficiency, because restraint is something else. It's not affected by efficiency in any kind of way, but dodge can constantly give you restraint. So honestly, snapshotting for efficiency isn't that bad on Baruuk either. But well, Baruuk will have a lot of crit nowadays. Just take a look. The only thing is, I always did and I always probably will hate his heavy slam. The heavy attack without slam build is really annoying, but the fact you can just spam this, especially when you have Berserker Fury on it. Like, don't take me wrong, this is broken. Just look how many of them you can affect in one hit. That's without influence proc yet. Well, my Garuda has one of those variation of the build that we have like primed reach instead of that, but every other mod is pretty similar. Biggest issue I have right now to play her with her melee, well, I cannot really fit Elementalis because I need any crit damage, and I swapped my Garuda to be played fully with the loadout with Roar, and I abuse how broken Dread Mirror is. But well, let me quickly show you how it looks like with the melee. Same units, we just get Wrathful Advents up, that's pretty much all we need. Now we just go to the swing, we wait for Influence to proc. Now you can see how truly tanky they are when you cannot AoE apply the blast. But now we got combo points, since I have some random pet with me here. Think it was for energy, because as I said, it's Dread Mirror play. Let's see now. Big difference. But yeah, that weapon is just so useless since Dread Mirror. Like, the levels of broken about Dread Mirror, like I can't really just look at the numbers, but like, boom. I really loved how broken this weapon is, since it had access to more stuff before. But this shit is a joke. Like, I just ignore Garuda's Exalted weapon because Dread Mirror is just brutally broken. I mean, let's just show it on the Juggernauts. We have 101% roar. I mean, look at those numbers. This is silly. Okay, boom. Before it bugs out and does too much damage. It does so much damage that it denies the damage sometimes. When you go over one bill, your damage will be denied. Wukong is another guy I already got the video for, so you can go there for the build. The same build was also introduced there for anyone who enjoyed the stuff. I made the build, so we're gonna use the same exact build now. The first thing you see, those formas, it's really tricky for me to show you the true power, because this I never believed this stuff is bad. Like, people kept saying that Wukong is useless with the stuff, but it's not true. It was always good. Now it's just better because they added AoE. I always liked it, but I always used Wukong mainly to be fast. So I didn't really put the Violets, Archon Shards, and Violets allow me to get Organ Shatter off for Elementalis, and that's just huge thing for influence. And as we can see, most my melee loadouts got Wrathful Advance, but we also do the same trick for energy we do for Excal, but let's just show you. Oh, let me get something that's not immune to status. Let's go back to Exogok stats. 20 of them, steel pot to 20. I need to level up, I'm gonna have 5 extra levels and it's ready, but... And... just get that influence before they all die. Influence is here. And they all die. As I said, I always believed in that weapon. I knew it's good, it's giga, and all this kind of shit I can say, it's amazing. And as you saw, first hit with influence proc, all dead. Let me do the combo with smashing it into the ground, because that's probably the one I love the most. But like this, it's... yeah. So shortly about Wukong. The fucking monkey stick is back, and it's back good. So for the fans of Ashe and Gara, you won't see much from me, because I wanted to use their Exalted weapon. I wanted to use Gara's Exalted weapon, but I realized that I just love the vibe of walking with the stacked shield, and everything is dying around me. So I didn't really bother about the Exalted weapon that much. Now it's just as good as Khora's. You could probably apply that what I'm gonna have on Khora a bit later on here. And for Ashe, I will never use Shadow Clones. I have video for Ashe as well, but I never liked that ability and I doubt that I ever will. So that's how it looks for me. That's how it will forever stay for me, I guess. I just love how Ashe is himself, and I love that they finally buffed the duration. So for me, Ashe is too much of a winner with everything he had before. I will keep playing him the same. I'm gonna keep using the same stuff, which is mainly throw weapon, glaive or something like this. And I'm not changing anything. He is just immortality, godlike mode, the way he was for me, and I don't want to change to his ultimate. So, sadly to disappoint some of you, but I just make good videos, good builds if I enjoy something. So, if I make build for this, you will only end up with something trash. But my Atlas boy, on the other hand, he just waits for 2 violets. Because I had so much Archons I didn't play till the Lich update. But all the violets I had to use now. Yeah, but the most important for him is the casting speed ones. So, first of all, second of all, I have natural talent here, but Equilibrium is an option. There's many options basically. But I love the cast speed. Equilibrium is crazy for the sustain. Rubble Heap, like not even discussing this here. And 1 giga option, if you don't want natural talent, don't need it. Well,
he's probably one of the best farmers now. You just gotta stack some Abyss Strength, so I'd say you gotta need at least 3 Archon Shards for the Abyss Strength and stack all Abyss Strength possibilities. And, well, let's check his weapon, same as everywhere else, as you can see. Differences: Prime Breach, very important. Range mods on Atlas, very important. That's why there is range mods, because our Landslide has then 12 meters range. And Galvanized Elementalist, Whip Wounds, Blood Rush, all of this needed, because so easy to get combo points, so easy to keep them. All we need is to ramp up the status as high as we can. And, well, let me just show you how it looks like. And remember, Naramon, whenever you have any combo points, this sheet is lovely, but if you don't really need it if you use oh, I don't have secondary updater on this. Well, primary dexterity is what I'm talking about, and secondary dexterity combo duration. So I'd say Atlas is a little bit of Baruuk issue, that stacking Rubble Heap takes time, so he's not the greatest for exterminate quickest missions. But how we get it? We petrify them, and it's really important. We get a crit strike to our Landslide. And, well, we immune during Landslide, we just get the combo points ace up for the damage. And they all drop the armor, the Rubble Heaps, so we get extra armor. But the most important is the damage and the speed we get once we are done stacking it. And of course, Landslide becomes free then. But, I mean, it's already one-shotting them, I guess. I mean, melee meta it is, man, what can you expect? Everything dying instantly is all you can expect. So, petrify them. I mean, influence is so broken. The moment I see the icon, I see all of them dead. Let's not petrify them this time, since it's free and I think it's enough said. Titania, one of my by far favorites of all of them Warframes. Has a lot of changes to her, to be fair, because I used to stack the crit and everything, but now stuff's different. I'm still not using Diwata. I tried it with influence. It's completely up to you if you wanna try it. I didn't like it. The status is just very low. It's very hard to push it higher. And I need Nourish, which also fucks the weight balances. I like to stay in Razor Wing, so I'm gonna keep to Dex Pixia with it, because Nourish, energy, and all of this, yeah. But we don't really stack the shards anymore for crit, so we don't even need Avenger. So this is the new build. With this is completely flexible mod. I'm not sure yet what I want, but velocity can be swapped with precision. And the most important changes now. The Dex Pixia. Secondary Enervate is all we need for crit strike chance, but for crit damage we also need some, like, at least one mod, yeah? And, well, let me show you how it looks like now. But, well, Toxin plus Archon continuity combo. And, well, I think I'm gonna be putting full armor strip shards, because I don't want too much Abyss Strength and too big shards for the Abyss Strength, but let me try to get some punch through. I need to respawn them. Well, she is still amazing. Not the greatest for AoE, but still a bit better because of the punch through and blast. But I dropped on the punch through. Blast alone is not that good, but anything you manage to shot at, like holding one sec your button, will die. Especially if it's headshot. But I don't think it's mandatory. This guy's... Oh, well, he died off. But yeah. That's why we have pistol here, by the way. Like, let me just show you why we even have the pistol here on. Because I'm trying to do some separate shots, but that's not how we're gonna play her. How we're gonna play her is to get the pistol here. I have it on. We get one of them, like, good shots on headshots till we get the proc. But once we get the proc, we just hold and smash them all. Not aiming, not anything. As long as the ammo is infinite, well... This is all that matters. Infinite ammo, good game. Maybe we get it from the first guy? No. But well, we can smash it like this till we get the proc and... Beautiful. It wouldn't be me if I didn't try though to make the melee loadout. So that's what I cooked up. Of course, Wrathful Advance for the crit. And well, Arcane Strike, Arcane Fury. Let's see the build we have on Diwata Prime. Which is of course... to no one's surprise, the version with Viral and Electric, but honestly, I wanna see the performance of the procs with the added attack speed, so let's swap it temporarily into Blast. but we're losing Nourish, which is really painful because our pets can't ever help us as Titania. So yeah, that's real problematic stuff here. We don't have that much crit multiplier, so maybe the loadout with Nourish would be better. But we are so tight on Titania to make the Divata work that well. The best thing about it all is the fact that it's melee, so it will probably like one-shot them all, and I'm just wrong. But let's see. Till we get influence proc. Once dead before influence procs, that's what I was afraid of. But if we had a pet, we could get combo points faster. We have influence now, let's see. It's not that bad, honestly. Maybe we just need combo points after all. Just so slow with them, but we will never heavy, so we will never lose them. AKA Naramon would be amazing here. Influence is up. We have more status chance this time for... Oh, I guess I was just wrong. That, I mean, influence is influence, I guess. Like, what to say? I mean, if you wanna be fully AoE on Titania, that would be for sure Divata, not Pixia. And as I can see, actually, the moment we get more combo points... Guess I was just wrong. Guess I'm swapping to melee, since I'm a melee enjoyer. Because the more combo points, the better. Because the non-existent status chance starts somewhat existing. Wait, we are nearly on full. Oh, it's quite interesting that I can learn on the video. Because I was really skeptical for this. But it's actually... Well, the only problem is to get combo points. Because we can't do much about the pet and... Wait, does it disappear when we go out? Yeah, so... We need to get combo points and then we can go with Titania melee actually. I'm really happy about it, to be fair. Here goes Ivara. There is two options, of course. For those who love to use multi-shot and for those who don't. I personally don't like that one, but I have a loadout for you. This for Ivara can stay the same, either of one you use. Crepuscular, Rage. I prefer the multi-shot mode. But if you're using the other one and you're good at headshots, this is the loadout. Terrible at headshots, that's why I'm using this one. And well, Artemis bow was kinda useful still, but we finally got something that synergizes with Ivara very well. And well, let's just quickly check how it looks like. We have Eclipse, simulate them. And yeah, we go Invis, we use this. Since we have channel active, well, we just deactivate, activate again, because it's the same efficiency stack. We get our Weaver thingy here for the crit damage. We get the Artemis bow out. And well, after a couple of crits on the heads, we're already in the millions. We have like the best two multipliers for it, the Invis itself and that head. So if you're using the concentrated arrow or this, doesn't matter anymore. They will just die. Blast might be not the best, doesn't really help that much, so you can go with any elementals really. Like Blast is not that important. What important is more, I think, is to match the opposing faction weakness. So in that case, it's gonna be corrosive. Let's put 60/60s just because it saves me always some capacity if I use those, and status is... I mean, I don't even have words to describe how broken status got, yeah? Without all that shenanigans with stacking, there's no time. We just focus on the headshots first. I mean, yeah, it significantly makes the difference, because, like, spreading of the arrows helps anyway. So, doesn't matter to get blast. But, well, let's take a look how the other arrow performs with the damage. I mean, how do you even play without infiltrate, and how you match all the other mod slots you need if you play it. But yeah, she's my spy, because I'm too bad sometimes to even use Wukong for the spy missions. I'm too really not caring much enough. But well, get this off. I can't put in words how much I love the fact we have Omniforma now. I really cannot put in words. We're gonna match the element. We have primary deadhead as well. Get the energy, respawn them. No stacking shenanigans, no time. And let's see. To be fair, if you stacked crit more, or you used more just flat damage, you can go into very stupid numbers, especially if your pet is gonna be the mecha dog, but we're losing loot then. But anything that puts a lot of status effects. And well, out of pure curiosity, let me see how it looks like with very many status effects. Yeah, me and headshots. 65 mil. I didn't change any build, I just put the mecha dog. Also got a video for him. 65 mil already. So if you really wanna try hard it, put more crit chance. Let's actually try, like how I would do it. We don't have multi-shot anyway, we already have all this invisible stuff. We have bladed rounds, but instead of bladed rounds, we need a bit more crit strike chance, since the bow has a lot of it on its own. So maybe there's actually nothing really that we could swap. We need to match the element. We could only swap the bladed rounds, but I don't have capacity for it. Well, I gotta take the vigilante off. But then I don't have the random crit chance magnifying it, but well, let's try anyway. Maybe it just works. I don't know. It's not stacked that well anyway here. But usually I have a weapon, primary weapon equipped, where I can stack all the vigilante. So that's one big thing. I don't even know why. Oh, it just doesn't work like this. Look, 25. Where was any vigilante mod? Oh, you nasty. Doesn't let us stack like this. But well, we can use it on Warframe or on the pet. Not this one though. Well, let's see one more time before he put... Fuck's sake. I need headshots now, which is very hard. 43 mil, 58 mil. Yeah, that's why I'm not using this. We already have more. 70, 92, 70. Can they stop moving? I nearly killed them without 70. Yeah, you could tinker with it. And, well, she getting dead hit on the bow was all that was needed, really. The bow actually will spank giga damage now. Well, I got video on the Khora as well, so all of these videos in description. And that's how it looks like. I think it's the exact same one. We don't really use any extra damage here. We just put Nourish for the viral alone. Venari claws, pause if you need. Venari build, pause if you need. Don't think it's really relevant. Whip claw, that's what's relevant. And as you can see, it's pretty much the same as on Atlas. I don't even know, like, does range... okay, so Prime Reach is needed, definitely. And well, Influence, Blast. She won't hit the damage caps, I think, as well as she used to. Oh, look, I still have Magister on my Khora. But I tried it and it's not bad, because you have this, which makes all of them get hit, and then you have Influence plus Blast. How you think it's gonna end? Let's get us some combo points. Influence is here. I mean, with Naramon, those combo points last forever, so all that matters really is to see the damage once you get the combo points. So, one more dome. Same shit as it used to be. You whip claw once, everything dead. One whip claw. How the fuck did it hit them? It looks like it hit them all. Now it did hit them all. No, there's one survival. No, there is not. So, now we have full combo points and we could be just basically doing what Khora used to be doing before. There is not much to be really said in these terms. I think it just bugged out this time. All day long. So, Khora, still broken. As I said, don't worry about Khora. She will be still broken. She always was, always will be. And here goes Hildryn, another frame that I have already video for. Is there some common thing going around Exalted weapons and me what I do like? Just imagine how happy I am. Well, I didn't think much here. I just put conjunction voltage here. And I mean, no matter what you do, if you use my build for her from the previous video, you gonna fucking dominate. And it's omega fun and it's omega good and you're never gonna complain. It's just so fun. You go into this, you get your roar, You go up, shoot at them once. Oh, I forgot to get some energy shields. God's sake, what am I doing even? Sorry, I got so confused on what I'm pressing. But we pre-pillage. And as you know, that strips armor. What else to be said, really? Let's really respawn them. And one more time. Pillage is what gives you the sustain when you're in the air. To spam and stack everything. It G-baits armor, then you press the alternate fire. Not much changed for Hildryn. Just better because you have arcane. Although, let's be real. Let's change to proper arcane, a broken arcane, just like for Titania. And let's not think really much about it, because all we need is enervate, and now we need to add some critical damage. What should we swap for it, huh? Diffuse... Actually... There's not much to be swapped because of the... Ah, never mind, I'm blind, it's primed hit here. But we also would need some... Or actually not, fuck it. Let's just swap straight to the enervate and see the results. Because I already wanted crit build for this as well, but this had completely too low base crit, so I couldn't really. Right. And let's see now. Oh my god, the numbers when it started critting. Are you kidding me? One more shot insta. Without armor strip, different. I mean, enervate. It's actually gonna be such a banger now, this build. No, it has crit access. It's Look. Oh my god. Let's just use Bellfire without even like going to the ages now. Let's see if it's a big difference now. Where's enervate? I want more crit before I unleash it. Charge up. Oh no, it didn't reset yet. One sec. One more charged up shot before we go next. Nah, pillage just does way too much defense for this. Getting rid of armor is just too huge. But as I say, I always hated pillage, but for me this is the one real reason to use pillage. It's Hildryn. Did I even use it? Nah, it has to be done with the enervate stacked up. No way. Let me stack it without pillage so they survive. What is my enervate? 70. Okay, strip them up. No, better. It has no duration. I will respawn them and then strip them. I need to roar. Beautiful. But well, it's just undeniable it's better in the Aegis form. And here we go for the queen of auto gaming. One of my favorite frames for looks, for everything. Mesa. Also, got a video on her. Gonna be in the description. And see, the thing with Mesa is that our secondary outburst has to be on the regulators now. Best thing that it's a thing here is the fact that we can still abuse secondary outburst from what I see. But we will have to have it equipped on our regulators. Although I really didn't like the fact that it can be abused like this, as the only Exalted being able to use secondary arcane. But well, if there is any bug, I will still not use it. I will just use it like this because she's broken enough on her own. Last thing I really think of is Helminths, the best Helminths. So probably Roar for most part, or Nourish for also most part, and Wrathful Advance for the part of melee weapons. I think those three, without trying to overcomplicate it much, the most base builds, the most effective builds as well, influence, some critical strike chance, and that's all you need. Oh, I came here to mention Evade most part, and that's the only one I forgot about. So Evade is also a strong competitor because it can make many very tanky now. So all up to you if you want it or not, but that's also a nice enable of Arcane Crepuscular. And I mean, it's Invis, yeah, in Warframe Invis Immortal, so that's an option as well. And I think that covers most of the Warframes that I use their exalted weapons on. And like for Gara example, I didn't show her, but you can apply like Khora build on her or just lean fully into Slash. It's completely up to you. You can build that weapon very similar, just need influence and that electric on it alone. Because it's broken, you just purely see how broken it is. You touch one guy, everything dead. So all from me for now. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, see ya in the next one.